Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back for another YouTube video. Guys, in this video I'm going to try and explain to the best of my abilities just how Ethereum could reach $16,000, guys. Let me repeat that. Ethereum to $16,000. I believe this is not only possible, but quite likely given the sort of market setup and structure that we currently are looking at. Guys, in this video, I want to go over a number of things. First of all, I sort of want to go over how Ethereum acted in its last sort of bull cycle in 2017 and how it may act similarly to how it did in 2017 in 2021. I also want to go over something called the Wall Street cheat sheet. For those of you who don't know, the Wall Street cheat sheet is essentially what Wall Street used to sort of determine what kind of charts in relation to what products have, you know, the right sort of structure, the sort of structure that they look for in order to determine whether they're going to invest. Essentially, it's how emotions work in a cycle. You go through disbelief, hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, depression, back to disbelief, and the cycle repeats, except for the second time around, it sort of has a bigger impulse and goes to new all-time highs. I want to really talk about how similar this is to the actual Ethereum chart. And we're going to look at some price predictions made by people such as Raoul Pal and a number of other people. And we're going to sort of analyze whether these price predictions are indeed achievable based on what the sort of market cap, if these price predictions came true, would actually be, and whether we think that's a likely or possible thing. So guys, first of all, let's sort of take a look at how Ethereum acted in the last sort of bull run in 2017. Ethereum made a 150x return. It went from around about $9 all the way up to $1,379, roughly around 150% times its price as it started. If Ethereum was to make the similar sort of gains during this cycle, if we take the lows of the sort of COVID-19 scare, being round about $111, and we go all the way up, it puts us roughly around about $16,000, guys. So 150x from the sort of lows to where I believe we could get to is $16,000, guys, and I think this is absolutely achievable. But what I want to warn you guys of very quickly, as a little side note here, is that Ethereum, when it made the bulk of its progression when it was the most sort of parabolic and shot up from around about $222 all the way up to $1,383, that period was around about 14 months, September the 13th to January the 14th, 2018. That really took place in a 4-month period. So you had 4 months where you made a significantly large amount of money before we then entered the decline and the bear market essentially, and really started to sell off hard, guys. So let's recap on what I've just said. I know I might be talking very fast here, but we've got quite a bit of information to get through, and I don't want to kind of keep you guys very long. I don't want to waste much of your time. So essentially in the last cycle, like I say, from the bottom to the top, we made 150x. In order for us to sort of make 150x in this cycle, we need institutions, which we have. We need more sort of trust and accessibility to the markets. And really, like I say, 2017 was very much driven by the retail guys. And, you know, today we are really not seeing just retail investing. We're seeing a large number of hedge funds, a large number of corporate organizations. We're even seeing governments invest in Ethereum, guys. This cycle could not only outperform the last cycle, but could, you know, surprise us all. And like I say, just based on us making similar sort of gains that we did in the last cycle, gives us a price prediction of around about $16,000, guys. And I think that's absolutely achievable. That's the sort of price target that I'm setting for Ethereum. I do have an Ethereum cash out plan that I will share with you guys later on. I'm essentially going to be taking profits all along the way. I haven't taken any profits from my Ethereum holdings at the moment because, guys, I've accumulated throughout this bear market. It's been rather painful. And at the first sign of profits, I'm not selling, guys. I plan on sort of riding this thing out as high as it will go, essentially. The second thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Wall Street cheat sheet. I briefly went over it but the Wall Street cheat sheet, like I say, is essentially how Wall Street sort of map out how markets work and how cycles work. Guys, this literally looks like, you know, the exact same as the Ethereum chart right now. And I believe, guys, we are only really in the optimism stage at the moment, and we still have the sort of major parabola of this move to come before we enter some sort of a bear market. Now, typically the sort of bull market, not just on Ethereum, but for the wider crypto market, actually only lasts about 2 years, but it's only really a year of that where the sort of majority of the money is made, where the real sort of the bulls are 100% in charge, and you know we start to go parabolic. So, you know, given that, I don't really think, I think 2021 is going to be that year. However, could this be different as a result of institutions now being involved in Ethereum? Ethereum is probably one of the most widely used cryptocurrency. There are a lot of other cryptocurrencies, high cap cryptocurrencies out there that are actually ran and built on Ethereum in the form of ERC20 tokens. Ethereum is really, I'm going to say this and it might annoy a lot of you, but it has more of a use case, in my opinion, than Bitcoin actually does itself. Bitcoin is a fantastic store of value. However, Ethereum really has way more of a use case than Bitcoin. And yes, there are a lot more Ethereum in existence than there are Bitcoin. However, you know, given its use case, we could potentially, and Raoul Paul himself has sort of said that this may happen, Ethereum may indeed surpass Bitcoin and become the #1. I'm not suggesting that is going to happen, but it is a situation that I'm looking out for, and that could occur given the right set of circumstances. So let's go back into this Wall Street cheat sheet, guys. Like I say, I really believe that we are only in the sort of optimism phase, sort of entering the belief phase, just before we see this sort of parabolic move take off, guys. And over here, we have a simplified market cycle, where essentially it shows you the sort of the waves of how markets work. Now, if we switch over to the Ethereum logarithmic chart, guys, again, they just look so similar. There's no real difference here at all. If you look at how that kind of comes in waves, and then to make a bigger wave, we're going to see it, guys. All we need to do is pass these all-time highs of around about $1,300, $1,400, and we will be well on our way, guys. That's when we're going to see the majority of the market take off, guys. And like I say, do we see a pullback anytime soon? It's hard to say. I think we're going to see pullbacks sort of frequently throughout this. However, you really want to treat these as buying opportunities, guys. I hate to be the guy that says buy the dip, but that's how I'm personally playing this. Ethereum today is at basically $1,300. It's at $1,269, and guys, it doesn't look like we're stopping anytime soon. It's up 5% on the daily, 60% on the weekly. We have a number of other coins that are just doing absolutely fantastic, guys. So in this video, I really, like I say, just want to drill home the fact that I believe Ethereum could hit $16,000, guys. That would be it making the same sort of gains that it did in 2017. Yes, you could say the market cap of Ethereum was extremely small, so it didn't take a large amount to move it in the right direction. However, I think we have more of an established market. We have more of a retail-friendly market. And I think the potential for this market to absolutely boom. It could surpass $16,000, but I think $16,000 for me is a safe sort of a safe price prediction for me to make, and I think it's very, very possible, guys. Let's just quickly work out what $16,000 would bring the market cap to. So the amount of Ethereum currently in existence is 114 million, 184,000. 591, and we times that by 16,000, brings us to a total market cap of 1,826,953,000,000 and 456,000, guys. That number you guys might be looking at kind of thinking there's no way that this could go to it. However, Bitcoin currently as a market cap, and like I said, I think we have a lot more to come from Bitcoin. I've made price predictions of Bitcoin hitting around about 100,000. If you haven't checked them out already, go and check them out. It's currently sat at a market cap of 755 billion, guys, and I think we top the whole crypto market out at a multi-trillion-dollar market. Ethereum naturally is going to catch a large percentage of that, as it's the second largest coin. Gold has around about a $10 trillion market cap. I think Bitcoin and the larger crypto market could get to a market cap somewhere similar to that, guys. Nothing is out of the ordinary here. Essentially, we're making the same sort of gains that Bitcoin made in 2017. I can see that sort of playing out in this one, where where Bitcoin went from around about $1,000 all the way up to $20,000. I could see Ethereum making a similar sort of move to this. Like I said, the market structure on these, it's very funny how it sort of follows the Wall Street cheat sheet. I mean, they all kind of do. You know, it's a useful thing to look at the Wall Street cheat sheet for those of you guys who haven't looked at it. Like I say, it's the psychology of the market cycle. This is kind of how they map everything out and work, that market cycles kind of go in this way, because markets are, at the end of the day, driven by emotions connected to the people that are putting money into them. And the Bitcoin chart itself, I mean, guys, I was looking at this not too long ago, and in some of the videos that I made. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin chart, guys, I mean, what we were looking at, the all-time highs are somewhat dwarfed, guys. Look, I'm going to leave you with this video. Raoul Pal made a price prediction of Ethereum reaching $20,000. I'll just quickly go into this article before I leave you guys. Ethereum might well go to $20,000 this cycle, says former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal. Former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal has revealed he believes the price of Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, could go to $20,000 this cycle based on Metcalfe's law. Revealing parts of his next global macro investor research, Raoul Pal said on social media that it's all Metcalfe's law and that Ethereum equals BTC. Whether investors like it or not, he started pointing towards a model his team created to demonstrate Metcalfe's law on the BTC network using active addresses and cryptocurrencies price, as well as market capitalization. Essentially what this law is, guys, is the price is equal to the amount of addresses, and the more addresses there are, the higher the price is. I do somewhat agree with this, and he's essentially stating that because the number of addresses is growing daily, similar to how it did with Bitcoin in 2017, the price is really going to reflect this, guys. We will go into this in greater length in another video, Metcalfe's law. However, for now, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more videos, guys. And let me know what you think Ethereum is going to go to, guys. Like I say, my sort of target is set on $16,000 Ethereum, just making similar sort of gains to what it did in 2017, and also sort of following what Bitcoin did in 2017. And given the sort of Wall Street cheat sheet, I think this is extremely possible, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and have a fantastic day, guys.